Did you grow up around here?
I'm from Oceana,
Uh-huh. So when did you graduate from high school?
1984.
So slightly before the consolidation took place.
Several years. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And can you see a difference in the education that you got and your daughter's receiving now?
Well, I think there's more to offer with the consolidation as far as education goes.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be getting more college prep stuff that I didn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And as far as like sports and extracurricular activities and stuff, so there were a lot of rivalries around the county.
big rivalries.
Right.
This school was Pineville, Mullins, and Herndon, I think, and then West Side was Oceana and Baileysville.
Right, okay. And so during consolidation, how did the school or the people that were going to the school and the parents, how did you guys kind of deal with that?
Well, I think initially you don't want to give up your school because that's part of your community and that's how you're identified. As the years go by, it gets easier.
Right.
Really, the kids that are affected are really the ones that are in the high school already. Once that wave, I think, gets through, then the kids that are in the middle school or in the grade school, once they start coming up, it's a lot more easier than the kids that are already in high school. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So when you guys go to a Wyoming East game,
Right.
the parents can still talk about the rivalries
Oh
that they
yeah,
had.
that's never going to die.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it more of a good-natured thing now as opposed to maybe back then when it was a little more cutthroat?
Yeah, because I mean a lot of especially when I was in school, there was a lot of years gone by now, so it's more you remember when we did this and did that, and they don't do that anymore. Or they do this and we never did that. It's
Right.
so it's good natured.
Right. Yeah. And how would winning a state championship, how does that affect those old rivalries?
Well, it's still a sense of pride. I think when you consolidate, you need to include all the schools that you're bringing in. Don't just lean toward one section of kids from a certain area. Try to include all of them. And then once you do win that state tournament, if you're able to do that, and that brings the community really close together.
Could you ever see going back to smaller schools?
No, I don't think. I know with the smaller schools, you have more one-on-one and you have smaller classrooms, and which I don't think it's a problem here. Chelsea's never indicated that it is. I mean, she seems to be happy here, and I've got one that's going to be a freshman coming in. So,
Great.
No, I just think the way things are changing and the economy's changing, and I don't think you could go back to the smaller schools.
Would you want to go back?
Well,
Be honest, go ahead.
Well, like I said, I'm from Oceana, so we probably had, I don't know, maybe 300 or 400 or 500 kids. So really, we were a pretty good sized AA at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Okay,
That's a
good.
tough question.
Good. Well, I don't want to make them all easy.
No, that's a tough question.
Good. So there's some things
I
that
bleed
would,
Oceana, so.
right. And so in some ways you would like to see the good old days, but in other ways you feel that your kids are getting something more for what they have now.
Well, I think as far as the education goes, the classes you can't beat them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it is different.
Mm-hmm.
It is different for a while. It is different.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Well, I think we can quit now.